College Football Week 6 AP poll has officially been released. And it is absolutely crazy with some of these movements. So let's get into breaking down College Football Week number 6 AP poll rankings. So let's start at number 25 and work our way up to number 1. And then I will be comparing the AP poll to the ESPN FBI rankings. So let's start with number 25 to 20. So coming in at 25, we have Louisville, who is 5-0, and they picked up a huge win over North Carolina State this week to move into the top 25. And coming in at number 24, we have Fresno State, who is 5-0 in the Mountain West, and they moved up one spot after a huge win over Kent State in a 53-10 victory. Next up, we have LSU, who is 3-2, and they fell from number 13 down to 23 after they took a tough loss to Ole Miss in a score of 55-49. Next up, we have Tennessee, who dropped a spot. However, they picked up a huge victory this week against South Carolina in a 41-20 score, and Tennessee is 4-1 in the SEC. And coming in at number 21, we have Missouri, who is 5-0, and they moved up 2 spots after a big win over Vanderbilt in a 38-21 score. And Kentucky, who also picked up a huge victory against Florida in a 33-14 SEC victory, is 5-0, and they stick at number 20. Coming in at number 19, we have Duke, who only falls 2 spots after a tough loss to Notre Dame in a 14-21 score. And then at 18, we have the Utah Utes, who are 4-1, and they fall 8 spots after losing a heartbreaker to Oregon State 21-7. However, if they had their quarterback Cam Rising in this game, I think they would have won. Next up, we have Miami at number 17, and they are 4-0 in the ACC, and they move up 1 spot after picking up a huge victory over Temple in a 41-7 score. And coming in at number 16, we have Ole Miss, who is 4-1, and they move up 4 spots from number 20 to number 16 after picking up a huge victory over LSU in a 55-49 score. Now let's look at number 15 to 10, and coming in at number 15, we have Oregon State, who is 4-1, and they picked up a huge victory over Utah, as I already said in this video, in a 21-7 score, and this moves them up from number 19 to number 15. Coming in at number 14, we have the UNC Tar Heels in the ACC, and they are 4-0 this season, and they move up 1 spot after defeating Pittsburgh 41-24. Coming in at number 13, we have Washington State, who is 4-0, and they move up from number 16 to number 13, even after not playing this week. They didn't even play this week, and in their last game, they played Oregon State, and they won 38-35, so that is probably why they moved up, because Oregon State looked good this week. And then at number 12, we have Oklahoma, who is 5-0, and they move up 2 spots after picking up a huge Big 12 victory over the Iowa State Cyclones in a 50-20 score. And coming in at number 11 is the Alabama Crimson Tide, and they move up 1 spot to number 11 after being ranked at number 12 last week after a huge victory against Mississippi State in a 40-17 score. And now let's get into the top 10. And coming in at number 10, we have Notre Dame, who moves up 1 spot from number 11 to number 10 after picking up a huge 21-14 point victory over the Duke Blue Devils. They had a huge 95-yard game-winning drive and a huge 4th and 16 conversion by their star quarterback Sam Hartman to keep their season alive. Coming in at number 9, we have the USC Trojans, who fall 1 spot from number 8 to number 9 even after picking up a huge victory over the Colorado Buffaloes 48-41. However, their defense looked unimpressive in this game, and that is why they have fallen to number 9. And coming in at number 8, we have the Oregon Ducks, who just continue to look amazing as they improve to 5-0, and they move up 1 spot from number 9 to number 8 as they beat Stanford 42-6. And then coming in at number 7, we have Washington, who was at number 7 last week. So no movement for the Washington Huskies even after picking up a huge victory over Cal in a 59-32 score. And coming in at number 6, we have the Penn State Nittany Lions, who are moved to 5-0 this week after picking up a 41-13 victory over Northwestern, and they were also remained at number 6. Coming in at number 5, we have the Florida State Seminoles, who did not play this week, and they stay at number 5. And coming in at number 4, we have the Ohio State Buckeyes, who did not play this week either, and they stay at number 4. And coming in at number 3, we have the Texas Longhorns, who moved to 5-0 after picking up a huge victory over Kansas in a 40-14 score, and they did not move at all this week either. And now we have reached the top 2, and many thought that this could change. However, Michigan comes in at number 2 as they are 5-0 in the Big Ten and picked up a huge 45-7 victory over Nebraska. And Georgia, maybe slightly overrated, moves to 5-0 as they picked up a huge 27-20 victory over Auburn, and they are still ranked number 1 even after they looked very unimpressive in this game against Auburn. But now let's compare this to the ESPN FBI Power Rankings. And the power rankings are much different as they have Ohio State, Oklahoma, Alabama, Texas, and Penn State as the top 5 teams in the power rankings. And they don't even have Georgia in the top 6, as they have them at number 7 and Michigan at number 8. And yes, these are expected to be different, as the FBI is a power ranking and the AP poll is a ranking. So that is the college football updated week 6 AP poll. I hope you guys enjoyed.